What up? What up? What's up? Who's first in? First in. I missed last week. I just wasn't feeling well. Jerry Houston. H down. What's up? You good, bro? Can you hear me okay? Little dye job here. Freshen up. All right, man. Sounds good. Sounds good. Might be heading to Houston a couple of weeks. Check out my son, Mo City, and see them in a few years. Try to get some decent tickets. I go by, drop by for a couple of days, pop out. Everybody good? Was popped in here. A couple more popping in. Creed Lang. Oh yeah, man. Of course. Of course. Hold up. Yo, what's up, man? I'm on. Actually, wait. I gotta call you back a minute. I'm right now online with my weekly chat, on my YouTube. Can I call you back when I'm done? Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. For my boys. Creed Lang, where you from, man? You're just for men, man. Makes a big difference. Big difference, bro. No shame. Love it. Boston. I got to go to Boston. What's up, Ronald? You know, I grew up in New Jersey, New York, so many years, went to Rutgers. I never made it to Boston, man. I had friends in Boston, never went to Boston. They went to Chicago. Two places I never went to. You know? We say, bring the car, park the car. North Carolina, okay. Park the car. So I'm going to go to Boston. I'm going to try to do a tour of the U.S. Maybe end of the year, maybe next year. Places I haven't been before, all over the U.S. I've been mostly East Coast, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. I just drove to Delaware. I didn't stop Delaware. All the way South Carolina, North Carolina, all that, Georgia, Florida. Then I went at the bottom there, Kentucky. Went to Kentucky. My brother went to Morehead State. He actually went to the same school as Phil Simms. And I saw Phil Simms practicing football when I was there. Brother was same class year as Phil Simms. Morehead State. Up in the mountains of Kentucky, man. Remember that place, driving up there. You know, it was like hillbilly country. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hillbilly country. Morehead State. And I saw Phil Simms practicing with a football team when he was actually in university. And brother got a track scholarship, and he played soccer. It was all Kentucky, honorable mention in soccer for Morehead State. Oh, Kevin C. Yeah, of course, man. Of course, it's a great place to visit. So I got to visit Boston. I got to visit, go catch some of those fish up in Boston. Is it Boston that we catch those, the lobsters, right? Not lobsters, a certain fish. I forgot the name of the fish. I always want to go up and catch them in cold water. I forgot the name of the fish. Fuck. What's up, Bernard? But so eat some lobsters. Cod, that's it. Creed, I'm talking about cod, yeah. Cod, that's it. You got it. So someone knows about fishing, huh? I always want to catch cod. Never caught cod. I'm always I went to Alaska a few times, fish up in Alaska for what we call it, salmon and green from Kings Island. Where's King Island? Where's King Island? Mr. Live and Let Live. Mr. Live and Let Live. I'm curious, where's anybody know what King Island is? Yeah, I know. I'm in Cartagena, right? I'm not in Medellin anymore. I'm in Cartagena. Come to Cartagena, hit me up. I'm spending a lot of my days. It's so hot outside, man. Most of my days trading. I think I made $123 today. Yeah, I showed somebody 123 today. Trading forex. If I can make $100 a day, I'm good. Lunch break, Kevin. Where you working this late at night, man? The second shift? Okay, man, hit me up. I'll give you my email. I open no attachments at all here. But hit me up here. We're gonna have a drink or a lunch or some stuff. All right. I think most of my days inside trading forex and went to the gym today. Then I usually go riding sometime when it's early in the morning or late at night. Camille, yeah, everything's good, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Camille, I remember you, man. Everything's all good, man. Just hot here. Hot and humid. Cartagena. Hot and humid. I'm used to it though. And I tell you a hint, just so you guys know this. Wish somebody told me this. If you get an apartment in a building, don't get one next to the garbage chute. I'm serious. Next to the garbage chute. I think that's where the roaches come from. Get another big ass one today in the house. Maybe it's that big. You know, somewhere across the floor, like smash. Ooh, white stuff spewing everywhere. Gross. Don't last long. When I spray outside by the door, by the chute, and roll around the front door. This morning I woke up, another one's dead out there. So I think they're coming from the chute, the garbage chute, and coming into the house, you know, because I spray around the house too. I don't like the poison, but I got to spray the house. I think they're coming from outside. So once I sprayed outside, I saw a dead one out there this morning. So do not get an apartment right next to the garbage chute. Lesson, somebody told me that before. All right. I had to leave current due to issue. Oh yeah. I know. You're not the only one, Camille. A lot of people, man. A lot of people. You're not the only one. My boy's in. My boy Demain. You all know him. He's in. Where's he now? Maybe Ecuador or something like that. Same thing. Visa issue. He has to leave and come back. Just gotta get that visa. They make it harder and harder, man. I got a 1 year this time. First it was 3, now it's 1. I want you to give you one. Once you gotta keep come back and paying. Isn't that a bitch? Just to get money out of you? Give you 1 year visa. So you can come pay every year. How much money that is? Like 2 million pesos or more for the entire process. So just get money out of you. That's all they're doing. Tattoo. What's this about tattoo? Laser surgery on the eyes. Ooh. Oh, on the teeth to whiten it. Okay. I think laser. I always think of eyes and laser surgery. Doesn't mean the whitening stuff. You wanna go ding ding. All right, I hear you, bro. You're gonna ding. Tattoo done. It's a lot cheaper here. I heard, man. I gotta get one, man. I gotta get one right here. I want a scorpion, red and black scorpion. Every time I'm supposed to go get it, I chicken out. I chicken out. I go to the tattoo parlor and I look at the door and I go, maybe next week. I've been doing this for a year. I'm serious. A year.
I didn't understand that.
Shut up. Yeah, anyway, my phone talking to me. A year. I've been going to the tattoo parlor for a year now, going outside, looking inside, looking at the tattoo and go, okay, next week. But I want a black and red scorpion right here. I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Cancer. but crab doesn't look right. So scorpion look badass, right? So I've been trying to get one, man. Always thinking about the worst that could happen, like get infection, get hepatitis, all this. Think about all the worst thing could happen. Goes, I really need a tattoo at my age. What if I catch some disease or some shit, from the needle? So I'm always thinking about the worst thing that could happen. Ain't a money issue about this. It's getting it done. I've got a couple of chicks I know. That's it. One subscriber we talk every now and then, lives about the next barrier over. Um, but other than that, just talk. I really don't know anybody. I got a couple of girls that I know. One, two, three girls that I know. Um, you know, two of them want money all the time. So it's just one is just a friend. No sex, just a friend. Met her, God, 6 months ago before I came here. And she asked me a strange thing a minute ago. So I called her back. Something about her, well, I'm not going to it here. Some immigration and her brother in the States. So she wanted somebody to help him out. And I don't know your brother. He could be, involves a lot of shit. For me to help him out, I don't know with anybody. I don't know him. I'm not going to help your brother out with immigration in the States if I don't know him. Put yourself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So she's cool and all. You never ask for any money. But if I don't know your brother, he's asking for some help or some shit with immigration. And I don't know. He needs somewhere to stay, and he's asking for asylum and all this. Can you help him out? That's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. I like her as a friend, but helping somebody you don't know. Yeah, man. They ask for a lot of money here, bro. They want 250,000 pesos, and I ain't giving away like that. Everybody know I'm cheap. $1 is now 4,300 and something pesos. Yeah, it's pretty. I keep getting money out because it's pretty good. Rate's pretty good. Still pretty good. Let me see what its official rate is. It's still excellent. I'm gonna pay my rent early, actually. 4,003. Oh, 4,004. It actually went up 50 pesos over the last couple of hours. 4,410. Whoa, going back up to $1. Went back up from yesterday. Yesterday I got 4,350. So it's still going up. It goes to 4,600 or 700, man. Stack it up. Pay your rent early. 4,410 pesos is $1. It's a lot of pesos for $1. One of the best places to live in South America, man. Anywhere. They said Colombia and Vietnam, I think, or Thailand. Two best places to live when it comes to cost of living. That's a lot. That's good, man. So I take it out and I pay my rent and everything else early. They make it real cheaper. You're gonna get a tattoo yourself. Bert, I'm back to the tattoo thing. You know where you're going exactly for the tattoo? You have any recommendations? You know where you're going? Or you're just gonna go find a tattoo parlor? Because not everybody's good, you know what I mean? See, always good for recommendations for a tattoo. Don't go walk into a tattoo parlor you don't know. That's a problem too with me. I'm always overcautious about people using, reused needles and all kind of shit, and place not being sterile, and think of all the worst things to catch some crap like hepatitis when I don't even need a tattoo. So hopefully you got some kind of recommendation about looking online. Say you don't know anybody. Okay. Oh. It's gonna walk up. They're gonna rip you off. They're gonna charge you 40% more than a Colombian. If you're not careful. Just prepare for that. In Medellin, I had a couple of girls that showed me they could hook me up with the people they know, including friends or family and all that stuff that does tattoo. Yeah, but I would say, oh, it's repainted. So you had one for a while. You military? Okay, true and divine. Okay, I saw your question. Let me touch your question. Uh, okay, an advice to move to Cartagena. Advice. First, hope you can get used to the heat. If you're from upstate New York or Midwest and you're used to hot and humid, make sure you can handle it because it's hot and humid. I mean, even for me that lived in Houston, Kingston, Jamaica, lived in some hot places, traveled to DR a lot. It's hot here, man. Talking about 95 with humidity, probably 90%. I don't know. It's bad. You want right in the morning, just sweaty. Come on, all my sweat top shirts are soaking wet and stink with sweat after I ride. 10 minutes. So make sure you can handle the heat. That's the main thing. Learn a little Spanish. Learn some Spanish. Minimum, learn something. All right. I'm not great, even though people say I'm good. People that I've talked to said I'm good, but I know I'm not good. I'm always not getting all the tense right. But you understand what I'm saying. After 4 years, you better know something. You know what I mean? But when they start talking fast, and people in Cartagena, the coast, they speak fast. They speak really fast. So that's a problem too with me. But I can get along. Watch out for being ripped off, man. Trevor Lie, okay, what's up, man? Go, travel. How you doing? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for watching the channel, man. Trevor Lie. Yeah, it is hot. And that's what I'm saying. It's very hot. Ray, yeah, kicking here. I'm doing good, man. Oh man, what's up, bro? Here, man. I'm here kicking it. Getting ready to go on some more trips. Time to go back and travel. I mean, I haven't traveled that much this year. It's bothered me a lot. I spend all my time in Forex. Make good money today. If I can make $100 a day, I'm happy. Made over that today. But I spend a lot of time on Forex. It's kind of like an addiction. I hate to say it. I would spend 6 hours, 7 hours, starting early in the morning, but sometimes more. So I haven't done as much fishing as I should have. Got my fishing equipment there, but I'm stuck on Forex. I love it. Trying to get better and better. The fishing is not great off the shore here. Got to find someone I can go out with and go offshore. So it's not great off. I've tried so many times off the shore, off the rocks here. Man, got one hit. It's on cut bait. Maybe let's try cut bait going forward. But I need to go out. I need to go out there, 2, 3, 4 miles out there and get some good snappers and grouper and so forth. I got to figure it out soon. But I also want to go along the coast, Palenque, Monterio, Turbo, and then stop places that are not tourist destination. It costs a lot of money here to go fishing because it's a tourist destination. If I go along the coast, like Turbo and those places all the way down here, past Quibdo, you can probably somebody take you out to fishing for third the price of what you pay here. So I'm gonna start doing more traveling starting September, October, November, December, back on the road traveling. All right. Just haven't been doing a lot since I moved and getting settled in. I'm doing great, man. House fishing, not great. I am researching ways to generate 1,000 US a month in extra fund money and tips on getting to start this research. Well, hit me up, man. I got a couple of things for you. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. That's some ideas. I have ways I'm doing that. Oh, true and divine apartment, view of the ocean. One paying is about reasonable, 2.5 million. It's about 600 bucks, 620, 640. That's not bad for ocean view. Okay. 2.5 million to 3 million. Okay. That's what you're going to pay, which is not bad. To me, it's not bad. It's a good price. Compare that to the US, ocean view. So you're 2.5 million divided by, let me just use 4,000. Yeah, 625 for ocean view. Come on. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, ocean view, 625. Actually, a little less. I use 4,000 instead of 4,003. Let me use 4,003 to be exact. 3. That's 580. I'm really paying about 580 because what I do when the rate's so low, I pull out a bunch of money out and I pay my rent in advance. So I'm really paying under 600 bucks because I'm getting average over 4,300. Like I said, 4,004. I got 4,350. So I'm paying basically under 600. This says 580. 2.5 million divided by 4,300 is 581 a month. The ocean view, 1 block of the ocean view, 581 a month. Whew. That's not bad, bro. Try doing that in the US. You know, or you might go up to 3 million. Some spots are better. You know, this is a nice building, but better location, like right on the water. You might pay 3 million. Let me see what's 3 million. 715 for a nicer building, nice right on the water, maybe 7. That's not bad. Bad at all, bro. Not bad at all. Okay, Carol, I also bring my retirement papers to see if I can own there just in case. Own there. You want to buy something? I mean, own there. You want to buy something here? Yes, I do. I teach online sometimes. Cam, I give you a reference for Camly. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a great deal. I think I'm paying about 581 right now. You know, they said I'm 1 block away. Nice view. I showed on my videos. 1 block away. Walk to the block, to the buildings, and I'm in the ocean in 5 minutes. But yeah, so it's nice. And like I said, with the rate it is now, I'm paying about 580. And and what I do when rates so nice, I pull out the money and pay in my head in the rest of the year. It's 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Only problem I said I'm having is I'm next to the garbage chute. It doesn't smell or anything, but I think that's where I get the roaches come from. I think I hate cockroaches, big cockroaches, and it's not bad. I don't see them running around at night. It's not really bad, but I don't like to see any. If I see 1 or 2 a month, I'm still driving me nuts. The big ones, the German cockroach, what do you call them? Not palmetto bugs. I don't like them. They're too big. I was wondering how the hell you get this big. You know, you're an insect. You know, I just saw a movie where, what movie was that? The guy was at the table, a bad guy, and he had a cockroach in his hand playing with it. Big palmetto bug. Who remembers that movie? He had a big one and playing with it in his hand, a big palmetto bugs. The guy put it down and he squashed it. Remember that movie? I forgot what it was. Picked it up and he was playing with the big old palmetto bug, cockroach in the hand, looking with it, and he put it down and he squashed it. And I think they're coming from the garbage chute that's next to my front door. They come out there and come under my door at night. So I sprayed it every now and then, and I see them die outside. That's why I know it's come from there. Garbage chute, you know, live in a garbage chute, man. So I saw another one that I sprayed 2 days ago. It's another one dead out front my front door. So they come from there. I'm right next to the chute, so they come right in. I mean, I'm right there, 1 step away from the garbage chute. So next time I find an apartment, don't go next to the chute. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into how much I make. That was epic. Like I said, if I make $100 a day, I'm happy. Do the math yourself. How much do you need to earn to have an upper middle class lifestyle there? Oh, 2,500 to 3,000. I would call myself upper middle class lifestyle. Nice condominium, nice balcony, ocean view. That's upper middle class here. And if you can bring in 2,500, 3,000 a month, you're doing great here. But I was telling somebody recently about the fact that there's a couple of buildings like this, some real nice ones all along here, Malecon, and most of these buildings are occupied by Colombians, not Americans. They ain't Colombians. So there's some money here. I don't know the percentage of middle class to poor, but I rent my parking spot to another Colombian from the 10th floor, and he pays me 100,000 a month. I probably could have got more, but I took that. He has two nice SUVs. He's Colombian, and a lot of nice cars in the building, and they're Colombian. And this is only one building. There's some real nicer ones. Brand new building coming up, occupied by Colombians, not a lot of gringos. So there's money here, and a lot of times the entire family chipped together. You have the parents, kids still living at home, even though they're 40 years old, and save money. But obviously Colombians here have money. They're not all poor. Where the money comes from, I don't know. Foreign work. Because when I worked in Miami, worked with a lot of Colombians in the bank, and a lot of them send money home to buy apartments. This nice friend of mine, she's from Cali, and she said she bought a condo in Cali. So when she retires, bring her Social Security here, pension here, and live very well. So it's possible a lot of people were living in other countries, Europe, Mexico, United States, made the money and come back and live very nice here. I see some nice Forerunners, all these nice big vehicles, and they cost a fortune here. So they have them. A couple of BMWs, 420. So, hey, it could be business owners, but so many business owners, so many of them, and people don't make a lot of money here unless you're a politician. Heard they make good money. Politicians make good money. Someone was telling me the senators and the congressmen make like $18 million a month. How much is $18 million a month? Yeah, look it up. That's what they said. It's not fair. $18 million a month is about $4,500 a month. Holy crap! Politician makes that much. $4,500 a month times 12. Oh, it's 54,000. That's still a lot for here. Still a lot for here, but it is for a politician, your congressman or senator. I guess that's not too bad. Now you can live very good on $4,500 a month as a politician. Very nice. So I missed any questions here? True and divine. If I missed the question, it's important. Put your hand up in red. You can put your hand up in red so I can catch your attention, because I'm going through this. I'm missing something, right? One guy got pissed at me and he dropped my channel once. I said, I didn't see you. He said, I keep not answering my question. I said, calm down. I just didn't see it, Put your hand up in red. And he said, I'm getting off your channel. He ignored me. I'm like, calm down, bro. It's not that important. It's not that important. Get worked up over. I just miss it. That's all. I just miss it. Put something up in red. There's some way to put your hand up in red or a stop sign or something. I can see it. All right. And go back and check it. I do teach online, Camly. I hustle everything. Pension, Social Security, I teach, Forex, options. I told you before, learn options. You can make $1,000 a month easily in options if you know what you're doing. Take about 6 months to learn options. All you gotta do is sell puts and sell calls. You can make $1,000 a month. It's actually less risky than Forex. We do it simple options, sell puts, sell calls. So the ways to make money. Find ways to make money. Teaching, my credit card thing, all adds up, babe. Do you use service to find apartments, or you find it yourself? True and divine. Look, if you watch my videos, I show you all the ordeal I had trying to find an apartment. I was able to find someone right now that helped me out. I went to some of the nicer, better realtors' office and had a hard time trying to find to them. Sometimes I had some, then they told me, or the owner said they didn't want you. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to make any assumptions. but it was tough. But I finally, I'm persistent. Like in Medellin, I'm persistent. Um, I have a case where the Wind Tower, nice spot, real nice spot. Um, they first it wasn't available, then it wasn't available. Owner said it's being rent. Owner of the building, he owned the entire building, said it's being sold, not rented. Even though they showed to me was rent, then it was being sold. So it's tough. But I got somebody now. Looked out for me, and she got a young lady, a nice kind of boutique agency, and she was able to find me this one. Okay, so it's not easy. It's tough, but I've got contacts now. I always work my ass off, get a contact. So true and divine, you want to move here, you want to contact, let me know. You have my email address. She might be able to help you too. Sure, she can. I'm gonna spread it around a million people, but I worked something out with her, man. I'll get you some business before somebody else too. Let me see what I'm missing here. If I miss anybody else. There are many wealthy Colombians that just don't afford the tax agencies. You're probably right. I heard that. Business owners, you're right. Chico. I got in with the right crowd while living in Chico, Bogota. Never lived in Bogota. Never lived in Bogota. I've been here many times. I like it. No, nice lady there, older, 50, very pretty. She got a job, an apartment, everything else. Liked me a very lot, but problem is, especially Hispanics, not a bad thing. It's when you marry somebody, you marry the family, and I don't want to marry the family. Safe to say it. I don't want to marry the family. She got a daughter in her 30s. Then the daughter got a son, so she got a grandson. They all live together to help pay the rent, And if I was to, let's say, get serious with her, she's not going to leave her daughter alone, granddaughter alone. So if I apartment, I move her here, what's going to happen to her daughter and granddaughter, and grandson rather? So that kind of stuff you run into when you have families in Colombia, Hispanic families. Same thing in DR and so forth. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to move. Let's say she's a very nice lady, not too old, very nice figure, very pretty lady, 50 years old, very nice, But let's say I'm getting serious and I move her into my apartment here. What's going to happen to her daughter and her granddaughter? They all live together to help pay the rent. I got to bring her here, daughter and granddaughter here too. I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. It's a tool for that. I want to travel around. I want to walk around naked, hit her on the couch, hit her on in the kitchen. Well, I want to do that myself. I don't want to, kids around, or even though the daughter's 30, 31 or whatever. Then I keep saying girl, but it's a grandson. I don't want that stuff in my house. I'm too old now for that now. I need to be by myself. I'm me and a one lady. I want to walk around naked. I walk around naked. I'm gonna take care of families. Scott, 56. I'm liking Cartagena better than Medellin. It's different. I love my view, especially if I'm here working. Look outside in the oceans here. I love that view. I wish I had a boat and go out fishing more. But I'll wait to see what happens in a year or so. I'm going to renew my lease. I'm staying. Let's see what happens in a year or two. We've got a car. Once I get a long-term visa, I'm sure I'll get a car. I want to give it a year. See what happens with my visa next year. They'll give me 3 years, hopefully not another year. Jerk me around. And once I get that settled in, and I'll probably get a car next year, so I can go around, and settle in here. Look, my wish when I retired was to live on the ocean. Love to do it in Miami. Miami's too expensive for that. So this is good, So I'll probably stay here. It's different. Obviously, it's a lot cooler. The weather's better. You can sleep with the windows open in Medellin. No roach. I didn't see one roach. Maybe one every 6 months in Medellin. Maybe one mosquito every 6 months. in Medellin. The weather's just great, temperate. You can do a lot more. Go bike riding all day if you wanted to, but there's no ocean. Okay, so it's all relative. But I prefer the ocean, even though I sweat my nuts off every day. No motorcycle. No way, man. No way. I'll never ride one. They have the motor concho for 2,000 pesos, 3,000 pesos. I never get on one, man. Never. If you ever see a man or woman hopping around, usually guys mostly, with one leg, I would say 90% sure probability that it was in a motorcycle accident and he got hit by a car. 90%. Because I knew a dude in a DR, in a colonial zone, a brother is always there. He told me that's what happened to his leg. Motorcycle accident. Once the car hits you sideways, what's the most vulnerable? Your leg. Right, depends where you hit, left or right. And that's what the leg get crushed and usually amputate the leg. So plus I know a couple of girls who fell down off the bike, motor concho, fell, scraped her face up, scraped her arm up. Never get on one. Never. Haitian gunman. Who the hell is that? Well, go on. Everything all right. Well, Haitian gunman. I love that name. Who is that, man? Yeah, I mean, I want to visit those places. I've been Sao Paulo, as you know. Check my video from Sao Paulo. 2 weeks last November. I did for 2 weeks in Sao Paulo, and then I've been to Rio, so I know those two places. Brazil is big. It's huge. You know what I'm saying? One problem with Brazil, I don't know Portuguese, and when I was here for 2 weeks, it was rough. They don't speak. A couple of girls I met, they don't speak English. They don't speak Spanish. It was rough with the Portuguese. That's my favorite soda. They don't have it here. I don't drink soda per se. Don't drink soda. I might drink I told people I don't drink soda. You look at my fridge now, you see no soda. I might drink a Coke for upset stomach. When I travel, I drink Coke because it settles your stomach. So I hear anyway. But other than that, I just don't drink soda, man. It's only sugar. I got to stay in shape, man. That's why I have no belly. Sugar and soda and red meat. I'm trying to stay healthy, man. I saw a report just this week in the news. What was it? Yahoo medical report saying that 45% of people who would die of cancer is preventable. In other words, they smoke, they overweight, eat too much sugar, and so forth. 45%. That's a high number. I thought, that's preventable. You can get it anyway. You can just hereditary or whatever. I'm not saying you can't get it. I eat healthy. I can get cancer tomorrow, but you can do things to not increase your odds. Cut down on it. No smoking, exercise, stay in shape. Cut out a lot of the sweet stuff. A lot of the sweet stuff, man. Sugars and all that stuff. Refined sugar. I don't eat refined sugars. I eat honey. Just trying to increase your odds. That's what I'm saying. And soda is a bunch of sugar. Even though the person that's the fattest person, no offense, not trying to knock people that are overweight, go to 7-Eleven and they have the 46-ounce gulp size, 40 soda, and it's all soda and water. And they're 80 pounds, 90 pounds, 100 pounds overweight, but they got this big thing of some 7-Eleven. Cut it out. Cut it out. It's for your own health. That's what I'm saying it for. I'm not trying to knock you. I'm saying it for your health. My sister's, she told you she had a stroke a couple weeks ago, recovering. She's overweight. You can always get sick. Me too, but I'm not going to increase my odds. That's all I'm saying. Try to stay healthy. Do healthy things, man. Work out. Went to the gym today, man. 63. Work out. Do planks. Work out, man. Do not be overweight. Don't get a big belly. It's just not good for your health. Scott, or like Venezuelan, they had a hard time too. A lot of them have a hard time. This one girl, she can't find a job, asking me for money, trying to help her out. Sorry, I can't do it. I'll give you work to do, like cooking, but I'm not going to just give you money. Okay. My favorite soda. When I was in the States, I drink ginger beer. sometimes, but I mean, not a big soda person. Okay, have you ever considered Philippines, Thailand, safer, English more widespread? Yeah, I have, Scott. I have. My boy is leaving in 2 weeks, and I might follow him in a couple of weeks. I got to go over there. Do you think that using glass over plastic is beneficial to reduce cancer? Oh man, everything helps, man. Everything helps. I know about the uh, the plastic, especially when they put plastic. I'm struggling with that right now. Let me explain what I'm talking about. I drink, the bottled water. I drink from the pipe, and what I used to do a lot for years. People give me a hard time about it. I get the water from the tap and boil it. A big old pot, boil it. When it's when it's cool, I pour it in containers. Big container pitchers, put it in the fridge, right? Or in bottles, put it in the fridge. Because a lot of the if you see it that's so hot here, and they use the plastic bottles, right, for water, and they have it in the heat a lot. I see them in the trucks and so forth. They have 95-degree weather. The trucks, they put the water out there in the heat for hours for it to pick it up. I see them in front of the stores. They go inside, and that plastic kind of water. I just don't like it. So it's a lot more convenient. People think I'm really funny when I boil my water. We boil the water for, but that's why I reason. I just like drink the water from the plastic containers. I'm doing it now reluctantly, but I haven't got back into the boiling the water thing. I did it a lot in Medellin. People think I was really weird about that, but I boil my water, pour it in bottles and pour it in a pitcher, and I drink it that way because to me it was safer. A lot of other things you can be predisposed because of family issues and so forth, where you get cancer. You can get it regardless of doing nothing bad, or you can do it whatever you can to reduce the risk. That's all I'm saying. There's no guarantee, but if you can reduce the risk, why not reduce the risk as much as you can? That's all I'm saying. Okay, have you ever considered? Yeah. I'm going to hit the Thailand this year, hopefully. Miss some of these. Okay. When I came to Colombia, I wanted to meet you and talk to you about gospel of Jesus Christ. Okay, live in God. Okay, man. All right. You look like you're 63, Bo. Oh, you look great. Yeah, man. I try to do it. I try to stay in shape, man. Always did, from high school track, high school soccer. I played semi-pro soccer, took karate in college, and I never stopped joining the gym since I left university when I was 21. Never stopped working out until now. It's a lifestyle. Eat right, no pork, very minimal red meat, only emergencies, chicken, fish, mostly grill, no fried. Just things I try to do. I never had my dad had and my mom had blood pressure problem. I never took pills. I work it off. I try to stay healthy. So just do things, man. Oh, Jay, you just saw you, man. Oh man, I heard it was good, man. My boy Carlos showed me some pictures. You probably don't know Carlos. Carlos, crypto guy. He was living in Cartagena before, then he moved in Bogota. I know it's good. Robberies, oh man. You look better at 60 than I do at 21. I hope not, man. Hope you're joking, bro. Hope you're joking, mentor. I hope you're joking. But if you're 21 and not in shape, get in shape. That's all I'm saying, man. Get in shape. Get in shape. I mean, it's for your health. Get in shape. I'm serious. Know about who got wrong. I believe they do my hotel in the book, and I'm definitely checking when I get Friday. Okay, hit me up. I'll give you an email address. Hit me up when you come in, right? We'll hang out. Oh, Josh, you checked in. Yeah, it's a good question, Josh, about Argentina. I always want to go there. I saw my man Ace Live was there. I don't know. It's far, man. It's expensive from here. I don't know why it's so expensive. It's very expensive from Medellin. Looking at sometimes $800 tickets, but I do want to check it out one day. But I know I'm really drawn to Spain. I visit uh, uh, Paris, I visit London, but I really want to visit Spain. That's my next trip. I'm trying to plan it right now. I want to go to Barcelona. I want to visit the famous Barcelona Stadium. Then go to Madrid and take a tour all around Spain. Villarreal, Malaga, Sevilla. I just have this thing about trying to visit Spain. All right, not Italy, just Spain. So it's on my list. My friend got robbed riding in a taxi, and typically two men on motor robbed him at gunpoint. Thankfully, he cooperated. Was smart one this and two wallets. Whew. Man, Jay, yeah, that's tough. Hey, look, I'm on the seventh floor. Okay, I mean, less roaches crawl along and everything. They crawl in the pipes. Are everywhere. The older the building, the more they go into all the pipes and all the ducts and all that stuff. I wouldn't say the old. I would say insects as far as flying insects, and I don't get many flying insects coming here, but the roaches and some other creepy crawly stuff, I get them up here. It's not something I'm gonna lose sleep over, but I just don't like to see any roach at all. One a month is too many for me. Big those big ones. They just when I see them cross the floor, like, oh shit, oh man, I get my slippers and whack them, they all splatter. Oh, you gotta clean it up, mop it up. Sorry, I just don't like them. I'm at seventh floor, but no, it's nothing to do with the floor because in Medellin, eighth floor. I was also on the second floor before. No, seventh, no, fourth, a couple of times. I didn't see many roaches in Medellin because it wasn't as cold. I mean, it was cold and not as hot as here. Hot weather bring roaches. In Florida, they had roaches, but they had them outside. I didn't see them inside my house in Florida either because they spots I was they're a nice spot. Even when I had my house, you might see one every few months, but mostly outside you see them and spray around the house, get a service, spray around the house, all the entrances, and you're good. Hire a company that spray around the house every month, or you do it yourself, and you're good. Keep them out. The heat can break down the composition of the plastic. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why it drives me nuts about drinking the water out of the bottle because it's more convenient. I'm gonna go back next week since you brought it up. Boiling my water out of the pipe, boil it. When it cools down overnight, put it in a big container. That's what I'm gonna do. I also have one or two of these big water bottles, but I have the pitcher and put it in there and drink it that way. It tastes different when you boil it because all the chemicals are out of it, all the minerals and so forth is out of it. But I'm gonna go back doing it. Anything to reduce the risk. Wait a minute. So he's saying from Cartagena or whatever, maybe you got to go through Bogota, I don't know, to Argentina is not expensive anymore on Viva Airline? Okay. I'll check it out. There we go, man. You got to hit me up, man. Email me, man. Email me. Come here and email me. What Barcelona? I'm serious. Email me. You give me some hints. I want to pick your brain about Barcelona. All right. Favorite city in the world. Oh man, I just have this thing about going there for years because I'm a fan of Barcelona Football Club for like 40 years or more. Damn, I'm 63. Yeah, probably since I was in college. I love Barcelona, and I've got to go see them play. I got to schedule my visit around one of the games. But I just want to know more about things to get them in the airport, all this stuff. I want to places to stay, neighborhoods to stay. I want to pick your brains. All right, hit me up. Buenos Aires. Josh, you going to watch Argentina? I want to go too. But like I said, I got to go to Barcelona first. Oh, you were in Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. Oh, yeah. So, Camille, you're actually in Argentina right now. Okay. Huh. Okay. Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. Is that dude that was a boxer and he's a YouTuber, something like that? Misogynist, all that stuff. I think I read something. I saw a video about him recently. I don't even follow him. That's the person talking about Andrew Tate. Is that the guy? He's a YouTuber. Andrew Tate.
According to
That's him.
Wikipedia,
That's
Emery
him.
Andrew Tate III is an American-British internet personality and former professional.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw something where he was in Jamaica and he talked about almost getting robbed, and so forth. He was in Jamaica, I guess last month or something. People was talking about it and so forth. Andrew Tate. That's why I really learned about him. This thing I read, a video I saw, the Jamaican YouTuber talking about him. And it's talking about his experience getting robbed in Jamaica and so forth. But he was in a resort, a closed resort. He got bored of it. He wanted to go mingle with regular people. So he asked the resort to send him a taxi. They said, no, stay inside the resort. He said, F that, I'm going out. So he went out, the resort, flagged down the first taxi he saw, and that's where it all went downhill from there, Anyway, so it was kind of interesting video to watch about Andrew Tate. That's where I really learned about him. I really didn't know him before. Just saw that video last week. So, hey, got to do what you got to do to make money. Guys, it's worth like $22 million or more, I think. So, I don't knock people when they do stuff, man. It's like rappers and all that stuff. I don't like some of the stuff they do, but look, if you're gonna make your money, as long as it's legal, go for it, man. Go for it. Go for it. Sturgeon Murphy. Carl, I'll be in Cartagena next month. We should link up for. Yeah, my email. I wrote it down. Hit me up. Still trying to learn the place. Yeah. Oh, Orlando, you showed up. I just noticed you, man. I know you know about that. Okay. I want to go so bad, man. I'm going over the next month. I'm going. I'm telling you, I'm going before it gets too cold. Although it never gets really, really bitter cold, I heard. But yeah, I wanted to see Barcelona and take a bus, go to Madrid and Valencia and all these places. Cartagena. There's a Cartagena in over there in Spain too. Okay, consider buying a good water filter unit or pitcher to avoid buying. Really? Okay, a water filter. I want to buy more stuff up. That's the one you put on the tap of the water or something. I look into it. I will. I hate the water in the plastic bottle. I'm looking into it. I think the place Pan America, I heard, is really good for stuff like that. Okay. I'll look into it. Water filter. Okay. Oh, Scott, I was born in Jamaica. I grew up in New Jersey. Went to Rutgers. Then I went to Florida State. So I spent a lot of my time in New Jersey, in New York, worked in New York for the U.S. Treasury Department. Manhattan, loved it. If you're in 20s, working in New York is fun if you're in your 20s. I like New York. I know people here probably don't like New York. I love New York, especially in your 20s. Working there, living there when you're in your 20s, New York is great. Well, it was great. Maybe still is. I've been here in years, but I got family up there still. New York was great. I had a great time working in New York in your 20s. Go to work, and the after work party started when you were from Wednesday, Thursday, especially Thursday, Friday. Sometimes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, after work parties, man, in New York City was great. A lot of things to do, a lot of clubs back then. That's back in the 80s, though, early 90s. And it wasn't all great. You had the time where you had those posses, old Jamaican posses, and the mafia. So it was all part of New York, Stay out of trouble, stay out of those mess. A lot of friends that grew up with that were into the mafia thing there. posses. Some got shot, some killed, all that stuff. Some went to prison 20 years. All that crowd, well, it was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And when I was married, we would go back every year. Right about November, December, at Rockefeller Center after Thanksgiving, to watch the plays and so forth, Broadway shows. My son, the lights in Rockefeller Center and all that stuff. So New York is great. Always find something to do. You can go downtown Central Park, not Central Park, or what do you call it? Times Square. Some open at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You can get pizza, whatever you eat. I mean, sandwich, something to drink. Would I live in New York if I had? I always tell people, if I had $5 million, I would live in New York half the year. But it has to be an apartment around Central Park somewhere, where you're gonna drop about $5,000 a month. Okay, gotta be. It can be one bedroom. I'm fine. Right around Central Park, about $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year just for rent. I could live in New York half the year. I like Miami too, but there's things to do in New York. Always people to meet. Things to do. It's the hustle bustle. But it gotta be in the city. I'm not gonna live in Queens or back like in Jersey like it before. I gotta be able to live right there in the city. I would do it for a few months out of the year. That's some of the things to do in New York. Okay, what's a fair price range for one bedroom condo down there in the newest building? I talked about it before. We're talking about here in Cartagena, you're paying about 600 to 700. Ocean view. He's the guy that talks about women. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, what part of the U.S. you from? I told you Jersey. I also worked in Houston, Texas for 8 years, Wachovia Bank, and then I lived in Miami a lot. Miami, well, not Miami, just Miami, Florida. West Palm Beach for many years. Lived in Boca Raton. I lived in Pompano Beach. Lived in Hallandale Beach. I live in Miami, downtown Miami. I live in Kendall's. A lot of years in Florida. Used to be a banker, private banking mostly. Let's go. Jamaica versus Haiti, early 90s, rip all the brothers. Okay. I won't say what building, but I'm in 702. Okay. I don't also building I'm in either. So you on jail? Wait a minute. What building? Are you in Cartagena, you're saying, or? I'm not sure if you're in Cartagena also. I don't know. I'm in 7. I won't say what building either. I don't tell people what building I'm in. I tell them too much that I'm in Cartagena, but it's all right. People see me walking around town. They recognize me. It's all good. Some people say hello. It's all good. I avoid controversy. I don't talk about religion, politics here. It's a big no-no. Politics in Colombia, don't talk about politics. Montreal, I gotta go Montreal, man. That place I haven't been. Oh man. Chicken Effect is in Spain now. I check it. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw it. I just started watching Chicken Effect probably a month ago, and I saw him yesterday. He's in, he's in Spain. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, I just saw him. Watch him when first time I saw him was in Portugal, and then he's in Spain. Yeah, so Chicken Effect. Yeah, I saw him. Alando, what are you talking about? Fucked around and found out. Okay. Okay, I lost on that. No, hit me up on my email. Miss, what are you talking about there, Alando? Fucked around and found out. Hit me out in my WhatsApp. Yeah, I was telling somebody recently that I had never been. I've been to Toronto, right? A lot of Jamaicans in Toronto. Never been, like Calgary and Montreal, all those places further west. I've never been to those Canada, those places. My boy is up there right now. I think it's in Vancouver or something like that. Right now, he's beat me up, and okay, we'll talk. Yeah, and he said he likes it. Show me a picture of the sunset in Vancouver. So I've never been up there. I know it's cold as shit. Maybe that's when I go because it's cold as shit, like Chicago. Good friend of mine worked with him for many years in Orlando. He's from Chicago. He moved back home. Never been to. Invited me up there so many times. Never been to Chicago. But I'm gonna get back. I already moved here. I'm all settled in. You know, um, if I decide to move from here, my lease runs out when I got in June. So I got plenty of time next year to move, travel around. The places I want to see. Get back in. I want to see more places. FERSCSRS. What is that? I'm from New York, live in New York, in Jersey. Okay, all right. I'm same spot. Me from New Jersey, live in New York. New York, stand up. All right. Much like New York. New York is still fun. Okay, all right. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, man. Haitian gunman. I love to hear that. Dale, you are? You're kidding me. Oh, really? Are you in 702? I thought 702 was empty. I thought people moved out of there. Hold it. You 702 or 702? Sorry. Sorry. I thought people in 702 cleaning up today. And I messed up. I went outside and ran outside, and not tip my keys. It's my biggest fear, man. Go outside when the door's closed. If the door's open out there, the door slams shut. But always, even when I go to the garbage chute, I always bring my keys with me. So one day I'm gonna go out there. And I didn't think about it a minute ago, but the patio door's closed. If it's not closed, the window blows it closed. But I don't think you're living. I was told people were painting in 702 today. But unless you just moved in. Okay, if I see someone in 702, I'll see if it's you. It's possible. Never know. All right. So you have the view of the lake. Okay, let me catch up here. I used to live in New York City. Well, let's see. I'll check you out and see if it's you. New York City, Queens, and Manhattan. Very expensive now. $2,000 to rent a studio apartment. Yeah, it's an average neighborhood. Good neighborhood, you'll pay $3,000 a month and higher. Yeah, I heard. But I didn't forget New York City. An article I read said that on the average, rent's going up like 17% a month. Some crazy number I read or saw in the news recently. I do a lot of Yahoo News. I was like, what the fuck? Some crazy amount. Rents keep going up nationwide. Not New York City. It said nationwide. The rent just keep going crazy. God, man. Ooh. Straight. I've not fished that much because I've had no luck by the come off the rocks here. I've been so many days early in the morning. Like shit. I might just try bait fishing. I was doing a lot of lure. I love lures, plastic lures. I might try bait next week. Just cut bait. See if my luck is any better. And then just go ahead and bite the bullet and do some charter or something. I'm working on trying to get some charters. A taxi driver I met when I first moved here said he has a friend with a small boat, and they go all the time. They know spots they can fish. But they go for smaller snappers. I like big fish. So if I can get somebody to go with me offshore, I might do it. But like I said, my plan is to really go along the coast, get out of Cartagena, Turbo and those places along the coast, go to small villages and just, go out with them. 10 times cheaper, I'm sure. You get away from Cartagena. Okay, let me catch up here. Okay, might get some caulk and seal it crack in your place. I hate cockroaches still. Where do you get? I think they're coming from under the door, and other spots. I don't know, man. I just see them on the floor sometimes. They drive me nuts. The big ones, not a ton of them, but once every 2 weeks, it's just still drives me nuts. The big ones. I say, how the hell do you get that big in the first place? I'm gonna make sure you don't get any bigger for one thing. I rented in April, but live in Canada back in September. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Do you ever think about coming back to America to live? Wow. Live in America again. I don't know. People that you've spoken to, oh man. I would, but I need a lot of damn money. You know, I keep throwing this number around, $5 million. That's what it takes to me to live comfortably in the US. I really do think so. Because where I want to live, waterfront or Manhattan. If I could live Key West with a boat, I would love to do that. I win $1 million tomorrow. I buy lottery every all the time. This is $1, $2. If I win $1 million, pay the taxes on it, I could have an apartment in Key West with a 31-foot contender and two 250s on it, or maybe two 300s on it, two 300 Yamaha. Oh, that's my dream. Even though I wish I was younger for that dream, but never too old. A 31 contender outboard center console with two 300 horsepower Yamaha. Live in Key West half the year. I could also live in Miami, right on the water, down Miami, and also live in places like New York for a little while. Yeah, but I need about 5 million, But only a million today, like I said, I probably would rent somewhere in the Keys and then get a 31 contender. I'll have a lot of fun. Diving, snorkeling for lobsters, fishing all the time. And I'll pop over here maybe maybe rent an apartment, that kind of money, something cheaper, and just have it when I want to pop in here and pop back out. Caulking won't help. I think they're coming on. Most of these the building construction I see in Colombia, the doors have a big space like this under it. And I don't know why do they do that? I don't know. They all seem to have a huge space under the doors. And everywhere I live in brand new building, first one in the apartment in Medellin, saying the door has this huge space under it. A rat can walk in there. Roaches can go in there. I hated that. Hated that. Rented it in April, but I live in Canada. I'll be back in September. Is somebody painting in there? I saw a bunch of people walking in today, 702, painting or something today. Maybe I'm sure it's the same building now. Okay, I live in Brooklyn. Rent is up 30%. Oh, God. But I'm talking about average, nationwide average. 70 might be right, average. But 30%, man, 30%. Wow. So, Dale, are you home now? Or is the place being painted? So a bunch of people want to go in today painting it. Visit family. My son is in Houston in my house. It was her house now, but I paid for the damn thing. Nice big ass 4,000 square foot on a lake Olympia. She has my Mercedes too. That's called divorce. Laugh at it now. I'm having a bit of laugh here. Too expensive upkeep. She wanted that Mercedes Benz so badly. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're going through divorce. I got a nice big bonus one year. Pretty good bonuses as a banker. So I went and bought a Mercedes Benz, right? 1 year old at the auction. I love to buy things from the auction. Save about $8,000 or more from the auction. And I drove my truck to work most of the time. She wanted a Mercedes more than I did. So when going through some problem, said she wants a Mercedes to drive. You like the truck. I said, I don't care. You can have the Mercedes. I really don't care. So I'm about to sell it one time. I moved out of the house and we kind of separated. She ran behind the truck. She ran behind my car and thought I was going to sell it. And she ran almost crying. Don't take my car. Don't take my car. Ain't lying. She almost cried because I was taking a Mercedes Benz to sell it. And it's mine. It's my. I bought it, all my cash. The title is in my name only. But she wanted that life so much. And wanted a car so much. She was crying behind that car. I'm serious. She's running down the street. Don't sell my car. Don't sell my car. I bought the car. It's my money. It's in my title. Don't sell that car. Don't. And she's screaming behind the car. I'm watching like, is she for real? I said, okay, I'm gonna sell it. You can have it. And now my son's saying that it's got like $3,000 repair needs to be done. Ex-wife, yeah, that's right. My son told me last week, Daddy, it needs $3,000 repair needs to be done in the car. Well, she got plenty of money from me anyway, so. No, I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I swear. She ran behind the car screaming, don't sell my car. Thing is, not even her car. I bought the car, my bonus money, bought it cash. It's in my title, it's in my name only. She wanted that Mercedes Benz E350 so bad. Run behind the car screaming, don't sell my car. She still has it. And she worked part-time at Lowe's. Well, she lived in America. She's Americanized. Trinidadian and, she's from Trinidad, but I think her father's from Venezuela, her mother's from India. Very beautiful lady. But, once you get Americanized, forget it. Hang around all those sisters and clubs and all, talking all the crap. Get Americanized, man. They're a certain way when you first marry him. Over the year, they change. And when it comes to divorce, forget about it. Divorce changes women. I'm talking about it real quickly. When I worked my ass off, worked my way up. I've seen a vice president, big good money and bonuses and so forth. Man, every time an argument comes up, you're working hard for yourself, not for me. I don't care. I don't have to like this house. I can live in an apartment if you want. I don't really care about this house. I care about all this stuff. This is working for yourself, not for me. I said, you're full of shit. You're right. Time for divorce? Oh, shit. Time for divorce. You wanted more than half. I thought you could live in an apartment and it wasn't important to you. And you wanted Mercedes Benz too. I thought it wasn't important to you. We work at the lowest part-time, save all the money, keep it to a little pot by yourself, I'm buying everything, paying all expenses, work a little money at Lowe's and you save it up a little bit here to yourself and buy shit with it. Buy me a present on a Visa, on a MasterCard, and I pay for it at birthday and Christmas. But when they get divorced, they all change, man. They all change. All of a sudden, give me your balls. Let me cut it off. I want money. I need everything. Oh, no. I said, it's the same woman I married to talk about money was important. You're working for yourself, not for me. Oh, God. Guys, half my pension checks going to her. Half my real estate, half all that to her. The entire house on Lake Olympia, fully paid for. Worth about $4 something. It's hers. And I'm good with it. I can make money. I'm good with it. I'm good with it, man. It's all right. I think I did better on the deal. Oh, you went to that same shit too, huh? Man. Part Trinidad and part Liberian. Okay. Now her father's Spanish from Venezuela. Trinidad is off the coast of Venezuela. So he was Venezuelan living in Trinidad, and her mother's Indian from India. My mother-in-law just passed away today. 90 years old. My ex sister-in-law called me. We get along great. She's 90 years old, passed away today. Today, mother-in-law. We still talk. She's cool. The family is still cool with me. They know I took care of her and she's doing real well and after all this stuff. And I talked to her, my ex-brother-in-law, sister-in-law, I still talk to them. They still talk to me and everything else. Never talked to her though. Not my fault. She doesn't want to talk. But I got a call from my sister-in-law, ex. We still talk, sir. Mom passed away. Her mom passed away today at 90 years old. I mean, 90 years old is good. Believe me. My mom passed away at 86. And she was in nursing home for like 3 years with dementia. So, look, if I make it to 80, I'm happy. Believe me, man. Always I make it 80, I'm happy. I hope I make it to 95. My dad is like 95. So I hope I have his genes. Hope I have his genes, man. Where are you living? I live in Cartagena. Yeah, man. Let's start. You're right. You're right. You're right. All my boys, my friends, white, especially a couple of friends I have that's white, bankers, and they've done really well too. And their wives also, is in banking or have a good job. They made out really good. Wife has her own pension, has her own, savings. Um, they didn't lose a dime. They said, well, the wife has her own career, has her own job, make good money also. Own pension, all that stuff. So they divorced, and they're still doing great. They're still doing great. Wife is very beautiful. Went for that, and it's in the past. I moved on. I can't look back. Yeah, you're right. Mutually right. Back and forth. Yeah, and it's becoming a problem now. Becoming a problem. I was told. My ex brother-in-law is just a problem because so many Venezuelans coming into Trinidad, and they're not stopping them, you know, and they're just coming back and forth. They're coming in like crazy. I was told, and the people in Trinidad don't like it, but the dudes like hitting on the Venezuelan girls. You know what I mean? They're tapping them. A lot of them married. They got Venezuelan girlfriends and tapping that ass. You know what I mean? So my brother-in-law said that's a problem. But yeah, but everywhere. Let's say, look, when it comes to immigration, tough topic. I try to avoid it because I say to myself, if it was me and I'm in some poor country, I'm having a real hard time, I would try to leave too. I don't like what's happening in the U.S. Even though I was born in Jamaica, but I came here in the U.S. legally. I waited 2 years into that process. There's no cross the border thing. Waited 2 years to go to the process. Went legally. So people come to the border. 200,000 people a day come to the border and just walk across. Now they're getting a bus ride to New York, getting in fancy hotels for free, checks for free, all this stuff. It's tough. It's a tough debate. I'm always, saying that you shouldn't have open borders. You gotta lock your borders, man. You gotta control people comes in. It's not fair to pay all that money to, illegal aliens when people here need it. And I work and pay taxes, and I came legally. So it's tough for people to walk across the border. Where people that are waiting now in line, legal process, you kind of screw them over. Like, why wait in line? Do it legally. You can just walk across the border. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's more away from that topic. Tough topic. Ex-wife, but her mom loved me. My kids go to. Oh, okay. Same thing. My ex-wife hates me. Same thing. My brother-in-law invited me to Trinidad. He's yeah. They have a lot of problems now in Trinidad. A lot of problems with the crime. Man, it's bad. It's really bad. Any stop book that you recommend? I listened to a few. Peter Lynch. I really don't really. I've been in the top game since I was like 21 years old. I really don't remember any books. It's just knowledge up here now. I really don't know any books. I just knowledge. It's all here from 40 years of of it being in the game. Also being a banker. I have my Series 7, 66 license. I studied all that stuff. Okay, I gotta get out here soon. Oh, damn, 120. Get out here too. Same way, Carl. I came to college on a student visit and measured the cost is, yeah. Okay, so we did it the right way. We did it the right way. When people come across the border like crazy, I hate to go on a topic, but because I had somebody here got pissed at me for saying that wasn't right. You know, he said it's okay. It does not bother. This should come across. It does not bother you. Tough topic. I want to go into it, but tough topic. You got to have some sane borders, man. You got to lock the borders off and become legally, and they can track them. People might come in, they don't belong here, you know, trying to do things that they shouldn't do. What's good neighborhood would you recommend in Cartagena and Boca Grande and Manga? Did you really like? Manga is pretty good. Only problem for me with Manga, I liked it a lot, but it's not close to the ocean, you know. You can see the bay, but if I want an ocean front, that's why I didn't do Manga. Crispo is probably one of the better spots, a little further from downtown, but it's a better spot. Beautiful building, Crispo. I rode down there yesterday. 2 nice buildings coming up right now in Crispo. Beautiful. My boy live in Crispo too. They have Marbella. They have Cabrero. So right along the Malecon, if you leave Boca Grande, coming up along the Malecon, there's 3 nice areas you can live. If you keep going further out, you got a car, you can go La Botella, and a lot of beautiful beach, home right on the beach, right there too. So just good stretch along the Malecon of nice places, nice beautiful buildings coming up. I got to go right. You know why divorce is so expensive? Because it's fucking worth it. Carlton, I met him in Africa. His name was Dwight. I know Dwight York. Really? You met him in Africa? Yeah, I know about him. I know him. I followed football for years, man. Emmanuel. I know Dwight York. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, Mucci. Yeah, I don't want to go there, but I'm telling you, one time I touched a topic and somebody got pissed at me because they said, you know, they should come, and I'm like, what? You make any sense? How do you put illegal aliens in a hotel? You know, that doesn't make any sense. Put them in the schools, pay for them. This is where I stop the topic. Now I got to go, guys. Minute 25 is longer than I really wanted to go, but we kept going. You guys coming to town, hit me up. Hey, look, Dale, hit me on my email. We want to talk about where you live, all right? I don't put myself out there where I live, but hit me up. Wait. Dale, hit me up, all right? Everybody coming to town, hit me up. Yeah, okay, yeah, you know, there you go, Mitchell. We think we're on the same level, but I don't want to go in there right now. You know what I mean? No politics and all that stuff. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up before you go. About 10 more thumbs up. I mean, get out of here. Longer than I expected, but just kept going. Nice questions, man. Good conversation tonight. You know, I'm okay. Even though I got taken, I'm okay because I'm doing better. You know what I mean? That house was expensive to upkeep. Running the lake there. Mercedes is expensive to upkeep. I'm here having a great life at half the price. Having a great time here. I'm okay. See you again later, guys. Have a nice weekend. See you next week. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, man.